All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'm going to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Barakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and peace and salutations to the elect feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, which the world ignorantly calls God. Ba'ashem means in the name of, and Yahushai is the true name of the Son, which the world ignorantly calls JC. His true name is Yahushai in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew. Once again, Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson, and I'm going to be speaking about this Mark of the Beast update, right? Because right now it's the month of June, and you currently have this post, right? It says, China approved Neo, the world's first commercial brain chip, beating Neuralink to market in 2026. Coin-sized implant helping paralyzed patients move again. And this is the mark of the beast. And it's here, bro. That mark of the beast is here. That chip, that RFID microchip that's going to be put inside of the human body. This is it, bro. You know, you're seeing what? A Neuralink. This new Neo. Now. And 2 hours ago, they just wrote a Fox News article about this thing, right? So I'm going to go into it, right? So let's read. It says, China's big brain chip breakthrough raises big questions. It says, China's Neo brain implant could help paralysis patients control devices with their thoughts, but the privacy stakes are hard to ignore. A coin-sized brain chip in China could help people with paralysis control devices using their thoughts. China has approved a brain-computer interface called Neo, right? And if you take this chip, you will be destroyed. You are going to be destroyed. And the mark of the beast is that RFID microchip that's put into the body, right? And so we're going to go into Revelation 13 and 16. This is the book of Revelation 13 and 16. And it says, And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, or 666. And if we go into that word mark goes into the word charagma. And it says, a stamp, or an imprinted mark, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist, right? Well, going back to that first usage, a stamp or an imprinted mark. So this is something that's embedded into the human body, right? And this is what you're seeing now. You know, you're seeing different companies start to take advantage of this, you know, and create this new type of technology. You know, this brain computer, you know, they're taking advantage of this new brain computer interface technology, you know, taking advantage of all these different AI systems and creating their own chips that they're going to literally put inside of people. And this is going to be a snare and a trap for a lot of people. A lot of people will line up to take this chip. And if they take that chip, they will be destroyed, right? You know, those nuclear missiles are coming for them. You know, they're going to be plagued, you know, with fire. Right, going back to the article, the picture, it says, why it beat Neuralink. Neuralink's chip pierces the brain. Neo sits on top, lowering surgery risk. That safer design and strong state backing fast track approval while Neuralink stays in U.S. trial, right? But these things, they're still embedded into the body, right? It's still going to be input into the body, right? Regardless. And this is just fucking wicked, man. But, you know, these things are a part of prophecy, right? Either way, if it's low risk, right? It goes here, it goes there. That is the chip, and if you take that chip, you're going to be destroyed. You know, no ifs, ands, or buts. right? Another part of this article right here, it says what this really means. It says approved in March 2026, paralyzed patients aged 18 to 60. One man wrote his name again after 6 years, right? And it says this is not mind reading science fiction yet. No, this is real life. And ultimately, this was prophesied by John the Revelator, right? Thousands of years ago, man. And this is just through the spirit of power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The prophets were warned about these things, years ago, right? And the prophets were able to get them first. And we're warning you people now that mark of the beast is a chip. It's not a peanut butter jelly sandwich. It's not sleeping with a white woman. It's not, saying the name JC. It's not a fucking Yoplait yogurt, right? It's, anybody that's telling you that it is not the chip, right, is going to be destroyed. Okay, these people are going to be fucking destroyed, and a lot of them actually know, they actually know that it is the chip, but they're too ignorant, and it's better for these people to have a millstone hung around their neck and to throw themselves into the ocean, right? And that's what's going to happen to a lot of these people. They're going to get that judgment, right? They're going to be just like those 2/3, man. Straight nuclear missiles going straight to their fucking houses, straight to their fucking head, right? Because a lot of these people are ignorant and they're false prophets. Anyways, continuing on, I'm going to bring out this precept now. I have the book of Luke chapter 21 verse 35. It says, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So before the Lord comes back, that snare that's going to come upon the whole earth is that mark of the beast, right? And you're seeing it now. These scriptures, right? These prophecies are coming to pass. And next thing you're gonna have this whole thing mandated, right? And this devil Esau, he's gonna start mandating this into society real soon, because Esau. The thing is, man, he desires us as his cattle, his slaves. He wants us to be his slaves, and it's not going to fucking work. But, with this idea of this brain-computer interface, this chip, he's going to try to get us to literally, be his, try to digitally enslave us. The same way, you have these people, already hooked onto their phones and stuff. He's gonna try to take it one step further. Literally put a chip inside your fucking head or in your body, and try to enslave you, and you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you take that chip. And the men of the Lord, they're going to be protected during these times. The men of the Lord aren't going to have to worry. But for the rest of these people, a lot of them are going to line up to take this chip, bro. I'm going to bring out Revelation chapter 3 and 10. Let's bring this out. And it says, since you have kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right, that hour of temptation. Once again, it's speaking about the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip that's going to be put inside of the human body. And the elect of the nation of Israel is going to be preserved during that hour of temptation. The Lord is going to allow it so the elect do not take that chip, right? But the rest of these people out here, 2/3, whoever else, they're going to take that chip, right? But, the elect are going to be preserved from that period, right? And then we're going to be delivered out of here by those chariots, right? And Lord willing, we are those men. And yeah, that's all I wanted to speak about. Just a quick update. This Mark of the Beast is coming quicker than you expect. It's already making commercial. It's already coming out commercially. And expect within the next couple of months, you're going to see this being spoken about a lot more. So with that, I'm going to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakakodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, laboring with truth and with sincerity. Shalom.